What was your experience with the original animated Lady and the Tramp?
Yeah, I mean, my experience with it was one of just absolute wonder at it. I think as a child, it taught me a lot about the importance of home, of family, but also of being curious about the outside world, and other, people in it. I think seeing the spaghetti scene at a young age really captured my imagination in terms of love and romance in a real innocent way that's always stuck with me.
I think, dogs, for whatever reason, and I grew up with dogs, whatever, have always resonated with me. So any dog story I was immediately sort of locked in on. I don't think, as a little boy, I don't think the romance part resonated as much. I remember even the spaghetti scene thinking at one point, like, is spaghetti that long? And how come my spaghetti doesn't have this big, long thing? And I was really more breaking down the mechanics of, and then just spent, every time I got spaghetti, just slurping it in and getting tomato sauce all over my face. But yeah, but it was definitely one of those adored movies, like many of the Disney films.
For those of us who aren't familiar with the story, what is the story about?
A lot. There's obviously the central romantic theme, but I think it's about two, I'm going to say people, but dogs, guiding each other to a different point of view that they feel entrenched in. He is of the belief that love and family is only the one that you can create away from people, and that humans can't be expected to be loyal ever. She's of the belief that home is where your people are and your house is, which Tessa could speak more to that.
And what you ought to be loyal to.
Yeah, and there are two people who are very wed to their own belief system, who end up finding a common ground, and in our movie at least, and in the animated movie too, there's a very happy result.
What does this new version of Lady and the Tramp have to offer?
Well, I think it has, obviously I'm partial, but, the use of many fantastic doggy performers, incredible technology in synthesizing their work and whatever sort of digital animation that they had to do. New takes on some of the ideas of the original film, and also great music, performance. What else?
Wildly more diverse than the original. It feels more contemporary. It underscores, I think, even more than the original, sort of the need for shelter dogs to find homes. I think it's a delicately done updating that is just as satisfying as the original.
Would you describe the process of giving voices to these puppies?
It was a rolling stone, kind of. Like, it wasn't something that just sort of, fell off the truck. Charlie, our director, wanted us to kind of stay more in our own voices than anything else. We didn't want to take any big swings at, accents or anything like that. And then we had a wonderful interplay with each other. We were able to record together and see the thing come to life as we were recording, and seeing different scenes cut together, and then altering them and improvising.
Yeah, and just fun. I think, I was just always so charmed, particularly after they started shooting the scenes, when we get to come in and watch them in their scenes together. Just the idea that my voice would be coming out of this face.
I know.
Yeah, like, so cool. I want to do other films together with her. You know what I mean? But like,
Exactly.
Outside of this thing.
Even the Marvel universe.
Yeah, right? Doggy superhero on a Pegasus.
I would watch that 1,000%.
It's just flying through space.
So lastly, Lady and the Tramp is amongst the first original films to debut on Disney+. How do you think fans will embrace the new streaming service?
I would hope they would embrace it the same, look, I think it's up to people like us and creators and Disney to create quality content. I think I won't speak for myself, but I will speak for the filmmakers and Tessa, that I think this movie has done that. Obviously they have a deep and vast library of films, but the exciting part is going to be seeing all the stuff that they create. It's the birth of a new channel, for lack of a better word. So, be cool. I'm optimistic.
As am I.